Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Yellow Jackets will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bulldogs offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Mississippi State going up-tempo. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On the run, it's Booth. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Got it in the middle. It's Mosley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Bulls his way forward. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup up before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Back to throw, it's King. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Tosses it incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can overanalyze things and think, what coverage do we want it against? What matchup are we looking for? But if I've got a guy outside that I know can go make a play, I don't care. I'm throwing it up, and I'm letting him go make a play.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air. It's Shapen. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
George P. Burdell.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
They keep attacking through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sideline, it's Coleman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Using the quick game. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Mississippi State, number 14, with the grab and the score.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Set to kick it away.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They move the tight end all over. On the move. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Now on second down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man, it's King. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out fast.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Unloads to the wideout, and they can't make the connection. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Lane. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After misfiring, it's second down. Back to pass, it's King. Got his man on the right.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On second down, looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Dances away from one. And they're able to get him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort,